what's going on, everybody? All right, what have we got here today? I'll tell you what have we got. So, you have a master's degree, you cannot find a job. You have a bachelor's degree, you cannot find a job. You have a doctorate degree, maybe you can't find a job. Maybe you have a 2-year degree, associate degree, cannot find a job. Guess what? You can always find a job at a car dealership. Yeah, all right. Folks, why are we talking about car dealerships, right? I'll tell you why we're talking about car dealerships. The reason behind that is, folks, you could walk in a car dealership and get hired on the spot. Yeah, all right. So let's get into that. So you walk into a car dealership, right? Toyota, Ford, Chrysler, Lexus, right? Just walk in, you say, hi, I'm, make an example, Allison McKenna, I'm looking for a job. Most likely, folks, they'll give you a paper application, believe it or not. They might have a computer on the corner, but they'll say, can you fill this out? Or 3, they might say, can you start tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock? Wow, that was quick. How does that happen? All right. So car dealerships, folks, generally are always hiring, right? Now, when you think of a car dealership, you automatically think that, oh, they're looking for like a mechanic, right? Service advisor, technician. Yes, many times car dealerships are looking for a mechanic. So, folks, we're not going to get into that. The reason behind that is because in order to fix cars, you will need some kind of mechanical skills. So we're not going to get into that. So we'll start with number 1. One of the most popular positions in a car dealership is called the internet sales department. Okay, so what exactly is internet sales? Are these IT people? No, they're not IT people, folks, all right? So what did they do? I'll give you an example. Allison McKenna goes, let's see, on any of these websites or apps, right? Let's say cars.com, Car Gurus, TrueCar, Auto Trader, Auto Shopper, right? There's a lot of these websites or apps out there. She fills out her name, Allison McKenna. She puts her phone number there, 201-215-8531. And she's interested in the 2021 Ford Mustang convertible. The minute she presses the button, sends that information that's called a lead, it goes to the dealership. The minute the dealership will get that, somebody from the Ford dealership will call and say, hi, Allison McKenna. She'll be like, yes. And he'll be like, oh, you were interested in the 2021 Ford Mustang. We still have the car. When can you come in? Okay. Allison is like, oh, can I know a little bit about the car? Oh, ma'am, I can't promise you I can hold the cars. A lot of people are calling for this car. It's a very hot car. Okay. When can you come in? Going back to the same question of when can you come in? All right. They're just trying to bring you inside the car dealership. All right. So that's internet sales, folks. All right. They call internet sales, but it's really telemarketing, folks. Okay. Yes. Sometimes they send you an email. They try to go back and forth with you talking about the car, or they'll send you a text message. But generally, they have a lot of training, and their job is to make sure you come in the dealership. Okay. Why is that? Because once you come in the dealership, Allison, right, McKenna, she's going to possibly fall in love with the car, like the car, and of course, that's what they want, right? To play with your emotions and making sure you buy the car, all right? That's what their job is. So internet sales, you don't need no degree for this position, folks. You can walk in, work in the internet sales department. You don't even need to know anything about computers. Yes, you do need some customer service skills, possibly sales skills, right, folks? But yes, you can always get this job called the internet sales department, right? Second position is the position, most popular position is the floor salesperson or the car salesperson. Car salesman, car saleswoman, car sales boy or car sales girl, whatever you want to call it. This is the person when you walk into the dealership, they will show you the car, right? That's what their job is. They will take you for the test drive, all right? Again, you do not need no degree for this position. Yes, you need some customer service skills, little bit of sales skills. If you like people, you're friendly, you're a little charismatic, you're gonna love this job. It's enjoyable, it's fun for some people, okay? And you will show them the car, making sure everything is done. This is the person who will help you, Allison, in this situation, get the car from the minute she walks into the dealership till the last minute you walk out, including when your plates come in. These are the people who will try to put the plates on your car and say, thank you so much for buying the car. They work on commission. They are salespeople. Again, folks, it's a sales job, right? Okay. Generally, they're working on 25% of the profit on the car, which is called the front end, right? And sometimes they also get commission on the finance part, all right? We'll get into that in a second. The other position is called the F&I, finance and insurance. This is the finance person who sits in that office. This is the person, the salesperson will transfer you. This is the person who will go over financing with you, even if it's cash, folks. Even if you're using your card, even if you're using a corporate check, right? This is the finance person. This is the person making sure the money's collected, right? And is also making sure your registration, your title. This is the person who's taking care of all this paperwork. You do not need a degree in finance for that, folks. You're not working on Wall Street. You're not selling commodities. You're not selling futures. You're not doing with ETFs. It's basic math skills. It's like high school, like 12 months in a year, 36 months, 48 months. You go over leases. Again, a little bit of customer service skills, and of course, a little bit of sales skills, right, for this position. Another position is called the sales manager. The sales manager is responsible for the salespeople. Same situation if Allison McKenna, for any apparent reason, is beginning to walk out of the car dealership, sales manager comes in and says, hi, Allison, what's going on? Can I help you with something? What's stopping you from buying the car today? Okay. Oh, Allison, I'm not sure. There's some scratches on the car. Okay. How about this, Allison? Miss McKenna, we will fix the scratches for you. Would that help you buy the car? Allison's like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. All right. That's the sales manager, also called the closer. You can always get that job if you have previous experience in customer service or sales. If you have a degree, you can sell yourself and say, listen, I got a master's degree. I can be a sales manager. You possibly could walk in and become even a sales manager. The other position is the general sales manager, right? So the general sales manager is really like the store manager. You have, let's say, in Walmart, Target, or any of these stores. He or she is responsible for the entire store, okay? Making sure everybody's selling cars. That's really his or her job. If the dealership is not selling cars, general sales manager most likely will end up losing his or her job. You could also apply for that if you wanted to and say, hey, listen, I have a degree, I can do that job, right? Okay. So they're making sure the store is running smooth, and sometimes they might even come in and try to close the deal, okay? They also try to work with the finance department, right? So that's the GSM, called the general sales manager, right? Folks, now comes the sad part or the negative part about working at a car dealership. I don't want to work in a car dealership. Disgusting. The fact is, yes, it's a dirty business, folks. All right. So what do you mean dirty business, right? Depending upon how it is, folks. If you're selling used cars and the car is not good, sometimes salespeople, I'm not saying all, will lie to sell you the car, right? Even if the car isn't has a transmission issue, sometimes they might just lie and say, hey, the car is great, has no transmission issues, okay? So the reputation, the image of car dealerships is pretty low, it's pretty sad, okay? Also called the dirty business right here. I'm talking about the United States of America, right? The car business is considered sometimes a dirty business, right? So what do you mean dirty? All right, so it's a dirty business because sometimes you sell, like I said, bad cars or cars which are defective or some issues with it, and the person comes back. In that situation would be Allison. She comes back because they sold to her, let's just make an example, a Ford Mustang which had some major issues, and they never really told her that, or there was some miscommunication. So now the reputation and the image of working in a car dealership is considered like, uneducated. You don't have any skills. You don't need a degree, like I said earlier, folks. So here are the negative parts about working in a car dealership. But folks, if you worked in internet sales or finance department or sales manager or general sales manager, please put your comments at the bottom. And of course, please let us know what your experience has been, or if you work in a car dealership, you're watching this, please put your comments and please feel free to criticize me. And of course, if you can give some suggestions to people about how to find a job at a car dealership, or what is a better way than what I have said, we would really appreciate your help. We're trying to help people find jobs. That's what I'm trying to do over here. Again, folks, I need your help. Yes, you. I need you to press the subscribe button. Okay? Thank you.